Hey everyone, it's time to work on the eye. As you can see, I already started it in the official painting, but I have a sample behind here. The video did not go exactly as I planned, so I set a sample behind here that you can see how I went about it. All right, so we have frisket that's been removed from here and here. And that is the dark part of the eye on the hawk. So this is part 3, and we will continue now. This will not be a real long video because the eye is so involved with a lot of custom mixtures and different, as you can see, detailing inside the iris that besides the highlights and all that you see there. But I'm going to just, show you this step. So it will be a shorter video, but let's go ahead and do this and show you how I went about. It's rather simple, actually, as far as the shape, but there's going to be some highlights and a lot of little freehanding later on as we get involved in really trying to get into the details. All right, so let's see. So we've got black in the gun that's reduced. Just spray it in lightly. Stencil's there waiting for you, so you can't really go wrong unless you cut the shapes out, crooked or something. All right, so in the picture, in the photograph, this is all film here. There's going to be a nice highlight. So I'm going to spray off of the back there. I'm going to go this way, leaving a little bit of a whiter area for this brownish color that's going to be in there. I'm not going to get totally close to the iris either in this section. I'll try to point with the airbrush. Let me use the back end. Right here, it almost looks like brown is just melting in out of the black. And these things are kind of hard to show as far as on a video, but I'm going to try to mimic what I see. So up here and all around this shape, I'm just going to take my time and put it in. I'm not going to rush, flood it on. Flooding it on would be like that, and we don't want that. Okay, so we want to just have low air pressure. Again, the Micron SB. And I've got my eye on the reference picture off camera. And here we're going to just fill in right up to the iris, right there. It's pretty black, and you'll see in the video, you'll see it get very dark. Air dry it as you go. Turn it up a little bit. Now, if I didn't leave these areas, say for the highlighted areas, I could still spray in the highlights with maybe touching a little white onto the black and then putting the true color over that. It's kind of the same. It works out the same in the end, but we all have different ways of trying to go about it. It's very dark right here. Let me clean off the frisket. Right here, clean that off. Okay. Kind of see where we're going. Hopefully it won't shake the camera too much. let you see where it's going. And now we're going to take and spray off of the film, basically onto the back side. Okay. And then we're going to go back in here again and darken that. Hopefully leaving an area that, let me try to zoom in so that you guys can see. Hopefully see. All right, so if you look here, you'll see lighter areas that can allow color or highlights to be put in. So let's go back to the center, which I had started, and now I will just continue. The top part is lighter. The bottom, it's almost like it's got a little blue shine. I have to look at the reference, but I don't have to get all solid. Let me see what I got here. Yeah, it's going to be dark. Let's go this way. So right where you see that opening, it's paying attention to all the details of the little thing. The little scratch there, let's just fill that in. And then you have your area, to where you can go and do other things to it after you get this to where you want it. A lot of the feathers, let me bring up the original, okay? If you look above here, you'll see all those wonderful little feathers just coming down over that black. And that's where the scratching technique comes in, or you can etch in and then tint, as I'll show you later, the actual feather colors going over the black. And many other things you could see right along here. There's a really nice grayish, I guess it's his skin, and it's the lid or the ledge around his eye. And then you have more of the same, the interesting feathers. And then a lot of, as you can see, a lot of soft, almost airbrushed look of just big areas that are just colored in. So there's detail areas and there's less detailed areas, as I said in the other video. And I'm going to just be taking it step by step. So let's go with, let's try to get the actual, we'll clean this off a little bit and have a little color mixed up for my iris. Now it's just going to be a one color tinting because I don't want to spend time filming it and trying to go after all the mixtures and everything. It's going to take me a while to